for me in my career personally, that was the biggest part.
So the big question is, what are the top agents doing to absolutely crush it in real estate, grow their teams, and add more transactions year over year while so many struggle? If you ever thought about this, you're not alone. No one has been able to get the answers until now.
We spent the last few years helping agents sell billions in real estate, rubbing shoulders with top producers, which got us thinking, how can we expose more people to these insights to help raise the standard in the whole real estate industry? We then realized that we could help bridge the gap by getting the secrets from the best of the best so that you can succeed. My name is Andrew Dunn.
And my name is Peter Michael. Welcome to Elite Agent Secrets.
You know, about being an individual and being you, I guess this is kind of being true to yourself, right? Which is something that we personally also are like massive on. Depending on who you follow, one of the examples I love to give is the fact that like on our platforms with our content, for example, is that we swear, right?
Yeah.
And some people love it and some people hate it, right?
Yeah.
And I'm really happy about that because the people that love it will love us, that we're just raw and we're who we are. And I cannot tell you the number of people that have come on and been like, oh, like, can I not say this to someone? We're like, no, you can say whatever the fuck you want. Like, anything you want. It makes no difference. It is our platform. And we just want to expose people to like real life top producers who are crushing it, their mentality, how they speak, how they convey themselves. So without bulldozing your topic, because everyone wants to listen to you, not me, what do you mean by being individual and how do you kind of pass that off to clientele and how you act and things like that?
Sure. So, well, just keep going with what you're saying. I would just throw in there that literally like the running joke is with my agents, with my client, with everybody, they don't put me on speakerphone. They're like, oh, we can't put her on speakerphone because it's like, it's horrible. So I'm right there with you. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's bad, so everyone knows. I mean, literally there's just no filter with me. But, as far as being true to yourself or in individuality, embracing it, here's what I'd say. When I first started, and I did those probably 12, 13 deals or whatever, I was not very true to what I was doing. And I would show up in my heels and my slacks and my blazer. And that's really not me. But I did it because, my arms are heavily tattooed and whatever. And I thought, well, I can't go in there like this. I had a certain image in my head, right? So, and I think then after that first year and then kind of stumbling into the second, and once I also had more confidence in what I was actually doing, I said, you know what, I'm just going to wear what I want to wear, right? Because when even with those deals, it's like, if you're really going to do well in real estate, you're going to work, 100-hour weeks if you're lucky, right? I mean, it's sun up, sun down, I'm up till 2 a.m. every morning. I get up at 6, 7 a.m. and get my kids to school and then I'm back at it. That's all you're doing. And I got to a point where like, you know what? I'm not doing this in heels and pants and a blazer and whatever. Like, it's just not me. So then I just started showing up places in my leggings and, my hoodies and things I felt comfortable wearing, still feeling put together, but just more comfortable. And what I saw in turn for that was my business totally shot up. So maybe I wasn't attracting everybody, but what I was doing was the people that related and felt much more comfortable with who I was, was tenfold, right? Because, you can, a lot of them are all look, act, dress the same. And that's just not me. So you have people that were like, I don't feel comfortable going and looking at houses or letting, this person list my house. I just feel like there's a front there. And there isn't one with me. And everyone kind of knows, like, they have a running joke that sometimes I might show up to their showings in my pajamas and whatever, depending on what time of the morning it is. But, it's just what it is. But in turn, what I got was, number one, I was not as exhausted as I was living the other way because I was just being Jamie. And number two, I saw tons more referrals and tons more clients. And, to the point where I think by like the end of the third year, I was selling 60 houses a year. I mean, it jumped up that quick for me.
I'm curious, did you ever get any feedback from your clients with regards them saying, I felt more comfortable, the fact that you did this or anything like that? But I don't know whether anyone ever would have.
I didn't get that feedback specifically, but all of my clients are like, it's like you're my friend. I'm like, I am your friend. Like literally we're stuck together for at least, a couple months, bare minimum.
At least the next 30 days, whether you like it or not.
Case scenario, 30 days, right. But, really that's what it is. So I think it was a more relatable note, and then because we were more on that level, it was easier for me to say like, hey, you want to call me at, 10, 30, 11 o'clock at night? I'm cool with that. I'm up late. Don't call me at like, 7, 8 in the morning because I don't have anywhere near enough coffee in me. Like just get me,
That's awesome.
It's that level, right? So in turn, then though, I was also setting my own boundaries, but I was doing it in a way that was much more comfortable, So and now it's great because it's like my phone does not ring till 10 a.m. Then they all know, okay, we can call her, we can text her, whatever. They won't do it before then, so it's awesome.
Jamie's 3 espressos in right about now. This should be a good time.
Right. Okay. She's got to be up by now, and sometimes when it's right there, even my agents will call me. They'll be like, are you awake? I'm like, yeah, I'm awake. It's just, but that's the part of it that is nice.
It's so refreshing. It just sounds like you're having a blast. Like it genuinely sounds like you're really enjoying doing this. You're obviously doing massive production, but you are like doing it exactly the way you want to do it.
And
like
that will kill you if you don't.
I want to do real estate.
Yeah. It will kill you if you can't, do this how you want to, because it's literally, you don't get a day off. There is no day off. There is no sick days. My phone even rings on Christmas. It just doesn't matter, So, and I think that was for me in my career personally, that was the biggest part. Just saying, you know what, if I'm going to invest all this time into this, I am not doing it, watching my mouth and making sure my tattoos are hidden. I just can't. And it was
because you can only do it for so long until you just want to blow your face off, know?
Yeah. And that's where I was at. I'm like, oh my God, if I have to walk into this appointment in these slacks one more time, I can't do it. I'm going to kill myself. Like, it's just not going to happen, So, and that's
sort of like me. Like, I like wearing a suit, but I'm in Florida. So like wearing a 3-piece suit in Florida in the summer, not for me, unless you're okay me looking like I just got out of the shower.
Right. And that's the thing, and that's what I tell my agents too is, I've got one agent where I know he loves to wear a suit and that works for him. Like he's comfortable in it, right? Like he would not be comfortable like I am. So in his business is great because of it. And so that's something I try and tell all of them every day. Just because I do it this way does not mean you have to do it this way, right? This is what works for me. But if you do it my way and you don't, it's not going to work. If you're not.
I always have this kind of running thought that Peter takes his cute little daughter who's 1.5 to everyone. And he's like, don't make her cry. He's like, Leah, don't make her cry. Do I get this home? Yeah, you're buying it, right? Leah, don't cry.
You know what? I definitely get a little bit of some goodie points because people look at her and they're like, she's so cute. I'm like, she's gonna sell you before you even know what happened.
Right. Yep.
I was like, Daddy's gotta buy some J's, gotta get some new shoes, got a new outfit. Like,
you don't.
When you're buying this house.
Yeah.
You're feeding this kid and she eats a lot.
And it's going to get worse the older she gets too. So
You don't want to put her on the street, do you, Mr. Buyer? No. Buy this house and I can put a roof over it. Just for everyone listening. This hasn't happened yet. It probably will. Hey, thanks for listening to this episode. Now, before you go, we're giving access to a private training we did where we revealed the top 3 niches to get listings today completely for free. So if you want access, you can go and download that training at eliteagentsecrets.com. We're regularly releasing new trainings, guides and cheat sheets, so make sure to head over to eliteagentsecrets.com and sign up so you don't miss out.